lately on the Ultimate 216 show, man, what we've been doing is trying to find a fun closing segment to have with you all, man. And before we get to Would You Rather on this episode of the Ultimate 216 show, this is a good time to let you know that 11 o'clock Eastern, the man that's sitting right down there, Mikey McNuggets, is going to lead another phenomenal stack loaded Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. We talking Jimenez trade. We talking trade rumors with the Cavs. Adam the Bull is going to break down this whole baseball thing. It's gonna be a fun show. I think we got Leroy Horde and Sean King pulling up. So Cecil, when we done with this, man, I don't know what you got to do, but go ahead and tune in. It'll be interesting to see what Sean King got to say on Jameis Winston. So last week we played Keep Cut Trade, and everybody from Bossburg kind of like retweeted the whole Keep Cut Trade with Fat Owl and Chip the Ripper and the Bossburg cats, right? So I got a couple, you got a couple. I'm gonna get started. Would you rather? Now, this is in regards to the Cleveland Browns. Of course, the Browns announced who's going to lead the project on the building the new Brownstown out in Brook Park. So, Cecil, bro, would you rather? And remind you, you got to pick a side and stay there. Would you rather build a dome in Brook Park with a guaranteed hosting package, meaning you guaranteed a Super Bowl, NCAA women and men's Final Four, or would you rather stay on the lakefront and guarantee that the Browns make it to a Super Bowl? There's no guarantees that the Browns win it, but just that.
Brook Park may be good for the city, may be good for money, but I want to see them in the Super Bowl. Before I pass away, I want to see the Browns in the Super Bowl. So I'm picking option number 2. I want to see. I'd rather they stay put and then they get to the Super Bowl. That will make my life. When I can see the Cleveland Browns in a Super Bowl with a chance to win it and bring it home, I would pick option number 2 for sure.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I think about our opponent this week, the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Like, Arrowhead Stadium has a new name, of course, because of sponsorship, but they've played in that same stadium longer than me and you've been alive. And I'm pretty sure the people in Kansas City is not about to
Mm.
trade those Super Bowls that they've won just to like play in a pretty ass, fancy
Mhm.
ass dome. At the end of the day, this is about winning. And when you are a diehard sports city and you want to see championships, we can care less about the code. We can care less about any of that. Just go get it done. You got one, or you want me to go again?
I got one for you. It's a hypothetical, okay?
All
Would
right, let's
you
do it.
rather Myles Garrett win a Super Bowl or Joe Thomas win a Super Bowl? If you could choose one, if
Mm.
you could give a Super Bowl ring to somebody and they can earn it, would it be Joe Thomas or would you rather have Myles Garrett?
I'm gonna go Joe Thomas because Joe Thomas' career has come and ended. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Miles Garrett still got the opportunity to chase one, but Miles, with him being a pass rusher and you see him show up in the stat sheet, like for as great as Joe was, he was so codependent on all like 10 other positions on offense, for him to even get there. It's like Joe was good every single year, every single snap, and he never sniffed the playoffs because all 10 other players on offense wasn't doing their damn job. And so if I can gift a Super Bowl ring to
Yeah.
one of the two, it
Yeah.
would definitely be Joe. It would definitely be Joe. And Ray said Joe
Yeah.
Thomas as well. What about you?
I'll go Joe, man. I just respect him so much, and for him to be great for so long, to never complain, to be the ultimate professional. I feel like he is the ultimate Cleveland Brown, right? It's the ultimate 216 show. I feel like he's the ultimate Cleveland Brown. I think of the Cleveland Brown from my era, from our era,
Mhm.
right? Earl, I think of Joe Thomas. Who would I want to be? He's the blue chip guy. He fits our city. He's just beloved. So it would definitely be Joe Thomas.
All right, so a couple more minutes. We got to wrap. There's been some trade rumors swirling. Kyle Kuzma, Jimmy Butler, and things like that. The Cavs really don't have many assets that they can trade away without disrupting the like flow of this team. So, would you rather break up the core four of Darius, Spider, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen if it meant adding a bigger wing player that's a two-way player, or would you just rather keep everything as is?
I'd rather keep everything as is. Easy. That's the easy one. Because I feel like over the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 years, when you go out and you mess up your chemistry, when you break up your team and go out and get that two-way player, that big-time superstar, it takes, and that's it's gonna be the middle of the season probably, right? It takes
Mhm.
so much time to develop that chemistry back and to learn that particular player's strengths and weaknesses and how they gel with whoever you already have, and you're going to miss the guys you left. It's just too much that goes on. So for me, keep the pieces together. Let them gel. Let them continue to work together. They're playing at a high level right now. Let's see how far we can go.
All right, let's get one in. That's a Cleveland edition, the East Side of Cleveland edition. And if you're on the East Side, if you're in the chat, first of all, thank y'all for joining us and tuning in with us. But I want y'all to chime in on this one. Would you rather, right? You got to eat one thing for 1 week. You can only eat one establishment for 1 week. You eating Kim's, Calypso's, or Open Pit?
Oh, I'm going Kim's. Chicken tender dinner with extra sauce. Come on now. I need it. 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 Same thing every day, too. Same thing every day.
Hey,
I ain't switching up. Man,
I'm
maybe some
going.
wings sometimes, but them chicken tenders. Ooh.
I'm going Calypso's, man. Give me my steak Philly, then give me my 12 club extra
Okay.
butter, extra
Okay.
seasoning. Like it's the same thing for me, just different restaurant. Like
Oh.
what's what's crazy is like I just had some Open Pit for the first time in God knows how long last week, and it was phenomenal. But the one thing about Open Pit, bro, like for the last 15 years, man, they ain't never answered the damn phone. Like to this day, bro, they don't answer the phone. I don't know what it is about Open Pit. They won't answer the phone. Calypso's been open 40 years. They still ain't taking nothing but cash. And like, shout out to Kim's though. I think they got like 3 locations now, bro. Monique said she'd go to Kim's. Ray said he'd go to Calypso's. Ray said those 12 clubs and a fry. See, he know what it is, bro. That extra butter, that extra seasoning. Man, that just hit a little different. Teen Jam
Oh
says, good
man.
question. Joe Thomas, because he played every down and then went out with an injury while enduring so much losing. Still, he stayed loyal to the city of Cleveland. Yeah, man. Shout out to Joe. You got one more? We got time for one more. You got one more? One more, would you rather? You got one more? I got one for you. You probably don't care because you a Purple Raider. Would you rather see Ohio State win a national championship or get knocked out in the playoffs so they can fire Ryan Day and get a new head coach?
Wait, say that again?
Would you rather see Ohio State win the national championship or would you rather see them lose so Ryan Day can get fired and they go get a new head coach?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Um, because Ryan Day needs to go.
Yes, he
That's a whole
do.
other topic. But Ryan Day needs to go. But I'm gonna go purple. I'm gonna go Purple Raiders win national championship.
Okay, okay, okay.
Purple Raiders win national championship. Go Mount.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, cool, cool, man. Well, look, man, we thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, man, like, subscribe, ring that bell so you can stay in the new. Another episode of the Ultimate 216 Show will come at you next week. Don't forget, we 13 minutes out. Fresh episode of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Stay right here. Ring the bell. Till next time, from me, from Cecil. Be great. Spread love. Remember, being great come with a price. Spreading love is priceless. We out of here.